The easiest thing you guys can do to improve your gameplay in Warzone is by watching your own film. You know, no matter whatever professional sports you watch, they all watch film, whether it's on themselves or on the other team, to basically see what they do good and what they do bad. And when it comes to Warzone, it's no different. And the good thing about this is that it doesn't take that much time at all, and anybody can do it, whether you're on console or even PC. So what I want you guys to do is figure out how to do a playback recording on whatever system you have and set it for 30 minutes. So next time you have a Warzone session, just record your very best gameplay for that day. So whenever you do watch it back, you'll start to notice what you do really good so you can build on that, right? But then you'll also start to notice your mistakes, because even in our best games, I know for me as well, I often have a lot of mistakes even in some of my best gameplays. So pay attention to that too, and now consciously you're always going to be thinking about that whenever you're playing Warzone next. And I'm telling you guys right now, you'll be surprised how much better you get just by simply doing this. And now I want to talk about my playstyle before we go any further. So I like to go for high kill games. You have to first understand your playstyle and what you basically want out of a Warzone match. So I go for high kill games up until like the last two zones, and I focus on rotations. And now since I like to go for high kill games, I was actually going for this bounty, but it turns out there was somebody in here, right? So now what I did was I did not decide to chow him, because if I did, I would have died right there on the spot. So what I did was I ran around the corner and got a mean heady glitch right here. So if he does push out, I'm more than comfortable getting that kill. But now since he didn't push out and he ended up throwing a flash, I wanted to reach out after I could see again from the flash to see if he will finally chow me from right here, but he didn't. And now that leads me to believe that he's going around the back, right? So I wanted to get high ground. I actually didn't expect him to like pre-aim right there in the back alley like that, because he made the mistake of not having any cover when he was pre-aiming right here. So when he started to lose that gunfight initially, he has nowhere to go. It's not like he can run over here in this corner because I'm above him. He can't really run this way because I have clear sights on that. Like overall, he just made the mistake of just standing right here and pre-aiming and not really expecting me of getting high ground above him. And since he ended up taking our bounty, we just decided to get into a car and just wait for a stronghold, because tell you guys right now, strongholds and black sites, you should do them every game if you can. You're guaranteed to get at least 4 UAVs, and that's not even including the ones that you buy, and that's not even including the constant UAV pings that you get from the black sites or the strongholds. Because I want to say about half of the time you're almost guaranteed to have a black site ping be included in the final like 2 zones. So that's why I took this car and I went straight to the stronghold instead of trying to grab that bounty. I didn't want to waste too much time, because usually strongholds get done within like the minute that they pop up. So as we're driving over here, there are 2 guys fighting. What I'm thinking right here is that he just got done fighting, right? So he's either reloading, like he was just doing right there. He was reloading before he started fighting me, or he may have been weak. So I wanted to push him while he was either of the 2. So as we're clearing out the stronghold, there is somebody that pops up on the UAV behind me. Now just pay attention to my centering. My centering is usually, if I'm expecting a gunfight, it's always in a practical spot. So if you guys notice, it's always human height. Like it's at the point to where if somebody walks out, my crosshair will be literally on their chest or their head. You know, my centering is not at their feet. It's not above their head. It's not like looking in the sky. It's in a spot to where I can easily snap onto somebody. I don't have to take that much time to adjust my aim to do so. And the same thing happens over here. So like I said, I like to get kills and you know, go for high kill games. So I wanted to get this heli back here. So I popped the UAV just to make sure we can grab this safely. Cause I know a lot of guys like to camp in this area right here. I have no idea why, but they do. So there end up being somebody in here, right? And once again, you pay attention to my centering. You know, it's always in the spots where somebody's gonna pop up at. Now I did have a UAV that made it easier, which is why I always recommend strongholds and black sites, just for damn near the unlimited UAVs that you get throughout a match. So skipping ahead, we're flying over to the black site just to get it done really quick. And there's a guy right here that I seen, and there's a guy right here that I did not see. And now right here, 100% I should have died. I still don't see this kid. I got high alert now. And then we got him. Now, I could not tell you why he didn't kill me. I don't know. Maybe he's just the worst player ever, but luckily we made it out. But now, I'm still worried about the guy across, right? There was a guy up here. He was somewhat aggressive because he was shooting me as I was flying in. And then he ended up flashing me. So at that point, I knew for a fact he was going to send me. Even if I didn't have the UAV up, I would still pre-aim this ladder, or at least be standing in front of the ladder. So if he does climb it, I'll be able to hear him. Or if he was still across, I'll be able to challenge from up top. Now right here, I did not mean to jump down. but we turned a negative into a positive. So we jumped down by accident, but we ended up getting covered back there. Like, if you guys notice, he felt comfortable enough to overextend a little bit beyond this car right here. I don't think he was expecting me to get behind cover right here, because he extended all the way out to the left side of this bumper. But yeah, 100% I did not mean to jump down like that. That was not the play. So skipping ahead, we're shooting the jug. Now, if you notice, I'm not just like out in the open shooting the jug. I'm like between boxes and cover. Because if somebody does push me, you know, I'll be able to run behind cover or whatever. I got a little bit of a high alert ping right there. So we go back behind our cover and just got the easy kill. Now I'm going to tell you guys where I messed up at right here. Initially going into this gunfight, what I wanted to do was to weaken him up and then Superman jump across to him. But it didn't work out like that. And this is, just watch it. This is the main reason why I don't like to tag V. I couldn't even get this guy weak. I couldn't even land a bullet. I wanted to get him weak enough to where he can go behind cover. I drill charge to muffle my audio so I can fly across to him and then get the easy kill. But I only landed one bullet and I'm also getting shot from the sniper up here somewhere. Right here, I got impatient, so I wanted to double drill charge. So I knew I was gonna get a hit. I tried a Superman jump, but for some reason I threw another drill charge. I don't know what even was going on in my mind right there. I don't know how that even happened. But it's all good. We got another victim inside with us. This man is in the lion's den with pork chop draws on and he has no idea. So we just beeline straight to him. It almost got bad because the bot literally took off all my plates in like 4 shots. I don't know why, but the bots just tried super hard against me. I purposely avoided the bots for that reason. Like, I didn't want to let this guy know I'm pushing him or that there was somebody else in here with him. And then right here, I mean, there's not really much to say. This guy was shooting the bots. He's probably out of ammo or hurt. So you just send him. And then right here, I just got tired of this dude. It was time to get him out of here. This is what I wanted to do the first time. So watch this. We take cover over here a little bit from the guy from high rise so he can't snipe us. We got him weak enough. Drill charge to muffle the audio and maybe do more damage. And then we Superman across. And this guy was just clueless. He had a sniper out. Like, he was not ready. So after we got him out of there, now it's time for this sniper to go. So what we did was we put the airstrike close enough to him to where he would get the alert, right? But I also wanted to predict where he would run to, because on top of that building, there's only 2 places they can get cover at: the middle elevator station or the staircase. We ended up predicting this movement and got the easy kill. And now as we're moving up here, man, I'm telling you guys, the bots try super hard against me. I'm still getting shot at from them, and I'm over here. But as we're going over here, I'm trying to get either middle ground or high ground against this guy so I can weaken him up and push into his building. But as we're going over here, the guy put a bouncing Betty in the opposite building. Then he made the mistake of getting overconfident and pushing over. Like, he should have understood by the time he got to me, I would be fully plated, which I was. So I'm fully plated, ready to fight. I got him weak, so now I have the advantage in the fight. And we're both on the same ground, so he no longer has high ground against me. I ended up getting him weak, but I never like tack sprinted in there to get him, because he seemed like a decent player somewhat. So I didn't want to tack sprint and get caught in my tack sprint and end up dying for that mistake. And skipping ahead a little bit, our black side is literally in the middle of the zone, but there is nobody else to, you know, kill over here. There's one guy top high res and there's a guy up here. So what we did was, like I said, I wanted to get, you know, as many kills as possible. So I wanted to push out and get this dude out here, because we can always come back to our black side, because everybody's gonna have to rotate into us. So it's going to be that much easier, and I want to stay alive for that.
Enemy UAV overhead.
This is just a simple kill. I mean, this guy he just didn't have it, I guess. He was looking at bots or something. I don't know. But now skipping into the next zone, look at this. Our black side ping stretches for the whole rest of the zone. And this just made this so much easier. I'm telling you guys, if you can do a black site, do it. Especially if it looks like it's going to be in the final few zones. Like I said, this black site is coming in clutch. I can literally see everybody on the map. I'm safe to push this because if you guys look at the map, The whole lobby is pretty much above me. There is somebody ghosted, and I was looking for him, so I called the advanced in. They told me exactly where he was at. So the ghosted player is to my right behind me. And since I'm shielded off from the ghosted guy and this dude up here, I can get this easy one-on-one kill. And then we can shift our focus to the other two.
You got gas moving in.
If you guys notice, man, when it comes to rotations late game, there's two things you can do. You can either just kill out the lobby like I'm doing now to where rotations really don't matter, or you can just focus on rotations, let everybody else kill each other, and just play your life. But right here, I didn't really want to do that. Like I said, I'm in complete control because I have a lot of different streaks. I have the constant UAV ping. Like, I just know where everybody's at. Like Neo in the Matrix. We get that easy knock right here. I wanted to look back to see if that guy was challenging me. He was pushing up. So to get the thirst, I wanted to do it behind cover, so I'm shielded off from him. And now right here, what I was thinking of doing was wrapping around all in the gas. But I didn't really need to because I have my own airstrike. What I wanted to do was predict this airstrike and see if we can get a hit on him. So it's close enough to where he gets that alert, but it's far enough to where I can maybe get a kill with it. And then tell me why I ended up getting a hit marker right here. Like, I played that beautifully, but that gave me a hit marker. And then as I'm getting closer, I was expecting him to sit inside this building and camp or something. So I wanted to use an airstrike or even the cluster mine just to slow him down a little bit and guarantee the win. That's why I swapped inventory in front of him. So I wasn't expecting him to push out like this. And now since I seen him play a little bit more aggressive, I thought he was going to be a little bit of a better player, so I thought he was going to push me, right? But now if you pay attention to my centering is on point. No matter where he could push to or push from, my center is already right there. I don't have to take that much time to adjust my aim and, you know, waste time trying to lock onto him.
You know it.
And right here, he said I was playing like a pussy. I don't understand how, if you were just being stupid and wasting your movement. That would probably work in Warzone 1, but not in Warzone 2. And then I also showed you guys my location once again because I'm getting tired of people trying to doubt my skill or whatever. So if you guys found this video helpful in any way, make sure you guys drop me a like, subscribe if you're new. And I actually did this style of video on another gameplay. If you guys want to see it, I did it in the solo duo, so you can click on that video right here.